A student averages 80 out of 100 on his first 4 of 6 finals and wishes to increase his final average to 85. How much must he score on average in his last 2 exams to meet this goal? Let's start by finding the sum of all of his scores for his first 4 tests. Whenever we take the average of something, we are taking the sum of all the data points, in this case his scores, and dividing it by the number of data points, or in this case the number of tests. And that is what's giving us our average. So if we want to find the sum of his scores, x, that would be divided by the number of tests, which is 4, and that would equal his average, which is 80. And now we can use opposite operations to isolate and discover the value of our variable x. X is being divided by 4, so we can multiply both sides by 4. These 4's will cancel, giving us x equals 8 times 4 is 32, and then add on the 0, 320. So the total sum of all his scores was 320. Now we can take this information and say, okay, what 2 scores would we have to add on to 320 to get an average of 85? And of course, to find the average, we need to divide our total score by the number of tests, which will be 6 in the end. And now we have another equation that we can use opposite operations in to isolate our variable and find our answer. 320 plus 2x is being divided by 6, so we can multiply as our opposite operation to both sides. These 6's will cancel, leaving us with 320 plus 2x is equal to, for this we can split this multiplication up, 80 times 6 and 5 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30. 8 times 6 is 48, and then add your 0, 480. When you add those two numbers together, you will get 510. Now we can continue with opposite operations. 320 is a positive number, so the opposite would be to subtract it from both sides. These cancel, leaving us with 2x equals, we'll have to borrow 190. So we have 2x equals 190. 2x is being multiplied to x, or excuse me, 2 is being multiplied to x, so we need to divide as our opposite operation. These 2's will cancel, leaving us with x equals 95, making 95 our correct answer.